Well, today was the day I was going to go pick up my bike. I was so excited that I was going to go get it, and I was freaking out. I couldn't sleep, and I got up early at 7 o'clock. I had to run up to the college where I work and pick up my camera. And then I took the train down to Penn Station, where I was going to catch a train out to Hampton Bays. Now there's a transfer at Jamaica Station that I had to catch. But I was so busy filming train tracks and buildings going by that I missed that connection. I ended up out in Long Beach, which is totally the wrong place where I needed to be. I pleaded with the conductor, what do I do, what do I do? And he got me sorted out. He said, if you can get back to Jamaica by noon, there's a 12:15, and we got an 11:15 leaving, so you can make it. So I hustled over there, I got on the train, I went back to Jamaica, and then got the connecting train out to Hampton Bays. I got to the train station, and Peter, the guy who owns the bike, picked me up in his minivan, and we drove to his house, which is about 10 miles away from the station. Pulling up the driveway, the bike is sitting right there, and it's just like glowing red. Beautiful bike, you know, it's like mint condition, 12,000 miles, you know. Oh, it looked like you could eat off the thing, just amazing. So I hop out of the van. First order of business is go to the bathroom. I've been on the train for 2 hours, and I got a belly full of coffee. So I take off my boots. He didn't want me walking in his house with his boots, which I understand. Use the bathroom, I run back out, I put my boots back on, and I go outside. I bolt my plate on the bike, I put my saddlebags on, I bolt on my GPS mount, ready to go. I get all geared up, I put my rain suit over my jeans, which I have over some leggings that I'm wearing. I've got on 3 shirts and my jacket and a scarf tied around my neck, and my helmet's on, pulling my gloves, start the bike up, fires right up, I'm revving it, I'm ready to go. As I pull out of the driveway, the bike's in neutral, I pull in the clutch and I put it in first gear, and the bike jumps to a stop. The clutch was not disengaging, so the clutch basically wasn't working on the motorcycle. So we fooled around with it for a little while. His brother-in-law Mike came by to see if he could solve it. We warmed up the bike, we tried everything. I even tried to bleed it a little bit. There's a little bleeder valve on the clutch slave, and I tried squeezing the handle and loosening the bleeder valve and letting out any air that might be in the system. We filled up the hydraulic master cylinder with more brake fluid to see if it would pump up, but the clutch would just not disengage. So, hop back on the train, and on the way home, I was feeling really dejected, you know, oh man, it's, you know, oh well, what can you do? I was texting Jenny, and she's like, just, you know, keep your chin up, you'll get your bike soon, don't worry about it. And as the train was coming back to Jamaica from Hampton Bays, the train hit a billboard and it stopped on the tracks. So we were stopped on the tracks for about 20 minutes until they could clear the debris from the train. It made it a horrible boom on the bottom of the train when we ran over it or it got pushed under the train. So with that cleared, we went on to Jamaica. I'd missed the next couple of connections to Penn Station, but there was a train at 6:38. I jumped on that, and I got to Penn Station. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to treat myself to a decent meal, and I know this cheap Italian place near my house, so I hopped on the 1 train, and the 1 train all of a sudden went express. So instead of letting me off at 110th Street, it took me all the way to 137th. I ran across the street to get the downtown back so I could get back to 110, and I just missed a train. So I had to wait another 20 minutes for another train to come, and eventually I did get to the Italian restaurant, one of my favorite places, V&T, on 110th Street. And I sit down, I order a meatball sandwich, and I have a glass of wine, and I'm just trying to let all this, you know, the pain of not getting my new bike, I'm trying to let that go. And I'm drinking my glass of wine, and I'm eating my sandwich, and halfway through my sandwich there's like a curly black hair on my plate. I mean, it's like Ron Jeremy's back hair. It's horrible looking. And after the day I had, I just said, you know what? You're not gonna beat me, New York. So I took the hair and I put it on a meatball and I just shoved it in my face, and I just started chewing it like a voracious raptor, just chewing it up. And it was just sort of a symbol of me not I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna get this project done. I'm gonna get my bike. I'm gonna get my guitar on it, and I'm gonna go play some music and drive around the country. So your hairs aren't gonna stop it. Nothing's gonna stop it.